I was born, said my father, said he, I've an elegant legacy waiting for ye. 'Tis a rhyme for your lip and a song for your heart, to sing it whenever the world falls apart. Look, look, look to the rainbow, follow it over the hill and stream. Look, look, look to the rainbow, follow the fellow who follows a dream. 'Twas a sumptuous gift to bequeath to a child, for that lure of that song kept me head running wild. For you'll never grow old, and you'll never stand still, with whippoorwill singing beyond the next hill. Look, look, look to the rainbow, follow it over the hill and stream. Look, look, look to the rainbow, follow the fellow who follows the dream. So I bundled me heart and I roamed the world free, to the east with the lark, to the west with the sea. I searched all the earth, I scanned all the skies, and I found it at last in my own true love's eyes. Look, look, look to the rainbow, follow it over the hill and stream. Look, look, look to the rainbow, follow the fellow who follows a dream. Follow the fellow, follow the fellow, follow the fellow who follows a dream.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, friends! Now, I know that it's like kind of a weird St. Patrick's Day because no one's actually allowed to celebrate it outside of their homes. But I guess this is sort of a coronavirus St. Patty's Day. Oh! Please ignore that if you are actually from Ireland or you know anything about the accent, because I'm sure that was terrible! So since I am a teacher, I am of course not at school right now because none of the schools are open. I don't think any of the schools are open, like anywhere in the United States. Is your school open? I'm curious. But technically, I'm on spring break right now. Like, this isn't even like Corona break. This is spring break. And so I thought I would try to bring a little levity to the situation and make sure that I brought you a St. Patrick's Day greeting amongst the chaos of all the coronavirus craziness. So that was a little look to the rainbow, which is from maybe one of my favorite movies of all time, certainly my favorite St. Patrick's Day movie of all time, Finian's Rainbow. Now, Finian's Rainbow it's an oldie. It's like 1960s, and it's a really, really interesting musical because it's not just about Irish culture and leprechauns and buried pots of gold and superstition. It actually ties in like racial equality because when it was going on was the civil rights movement. So it's got like all of this stuff together. It's really, really an interesting musical. And it's funny, I had my kids watch this years ago in one of our musical clubs, one of my musical theater clubs, and when I asked them at the end of the year of all the musicals that they watched, which included Guys and Dolls, Annie, Singing in the Rain, all the big ones, this one was their favorite. Finian's Rainbow was their favorite musical out of all of those. So definitely give it a watch, especially now you've got the time. Maybe I'll put a link down at the bottom to where you can rent it or stream it. But the original singer for this was Petula Clark. The whole soundtrack to this musical is fantastic. Definitely go give it a listen. But specifically, this song means a lot to me because this musical was shared with me by my mother, and it became sort of a special bond. We'd watch it every year at St. Patrick's Day. I would sing the music all year long, but this song specifically was like this pull at the heartstrings song between me and my mom growing up. It really has this beautiful message, especially in the beginning. 'Tis a rhyme for your lips and a song for your heart, to sing it whenever the world falls apart. And I don't know about you, but it definitely feels like the world is falling apart right now. So I'm hoping that this song brought a little bit of peace or a bright spot for you in the middle of all of this. If you are cooped up at home and quarantined, please get your uke out if you have one and check the chords out down below. This is a pretty easy song to play. I think there's only 6 chords. So I have a chord chart down there and you can play this at home. You can feel the St. Patty's Day coronavirus spirit. God, that's embarrassing to do out loud. If you're looking for other St. Patrick's Day music from me, then check out another link in the description, which is going to be to last year's St. Patrick's Day cover, or was it maybe 2 years ago? I did Paddy's Lamentation, which is a sort of a traditional Irish folk song that they featured in Gangs of New York. So I'll put that one down in the link as well. It's not a ukulele song, it's an a cappella folk song, but it's certainly for me one of the most beautiful Irish songs that I've ever heard. If you're also looking to feel like a little bit more of a jig in your St. Patrick's Day, then check out my friend Philique Auri's page and his Insta. He plays the uilleann pipes. He's from Malaysia, but he plays the uilleann pipes, and he is incredible. He will make you want to get up and do a jig. So go check him out. Apparently, I'm putting all the things down in the link, down in the thing today. All the things are there. Also, if you can, and I know this is like a hot button topic or whatever, but if you live in a state that is actually voting today, please not only be a good human by social distancing, but be a good American and get out there and vote. I went this morning and it literally took me less than a minute. Less than a minute! There's my sticker. I did it. Took me no time at all. And I actually ran into some friends while I was there, and it was nice to see, even if you don't come anywhere near them, we couldn't hug or anything, but it was just nice to see a face that isn't like, you know, my roommate's face. As much as I love my roommate, this is gonna be a long couple weeks. And so it was nice to see some friendly faces that I haven't seen in a while. And yeah, stay safe out there, please, please, please. Social distancing. Don't be the person that gives it to a bunch of people. Don't be patient number 31 from South Korea that infects a whole bunch of people because they didn't listen. Don't be patient 31. If you have any questions about the chords, put those down in the comments. If you're looking for me to play something over this quarantine hiatus situation, please put that in the comments. And before you click away to whatever video they have listed over here, make sure that you like this video and then hit the subscribe button over here if you haven't subscribed already, and the ding-a-ling bell so that you can get notifications. And then if you're feeling like really in the spirit of St. Patrick's Day, you'll also go to my Insta and you'll follow me on Instagram. You'll do that because maybe it's lucky. Maybe it's lucky today to do that. Anyways, until the next one, have a good one, and I'll see you on the next one.
It's time for outros and thank yous for watching. Now please like and subscribe. Please validate my existence by coming back